What's up everyone, Friedemann from Songwriting here. Welcome to Pulling the Lever. In this video series, we're going to talk about how I made it from 300 to 160,000 subscribers in the past year. And I really think this is going to be a game changer for you. So I'm really happy you stumbled on this video series. Since I'm designing a board game on songwriting right now, that's pretty much all that's on my mind, to a point where I'm annoying my friends and family. I really am obsessed with making a fun, smart board game that simulates the songwriting industry. This video is essentially about how designing a board game has made me a more successful musician and YouTuber. I'm a big advocate of learning whatever you want to learn, since you never know which two puzzle pieces of knowledge are going to click. I call this holistic learning. In other words, designing a board game has helped me understand the music industry better, and vice versa. So we're going to talk a bit about board games now, but don't worry, we're going to bring it back to music eventually. So here's what I've learned, and I'm going to use this game, Lorenzo il Magnifico, to describe it. In Lorenzo, you're trying to gain the most victory points by buying cards. The type of cards that I find the most fun are these cards here, because you can put these on your player board and they become part of a machine. At any point during the game, I can take an action on the board that allows me to activate my machine. In this case, I would get a coin, 2 wood, a stone, another 2 stones, and 1 faith. And for me and many people, this is the most fun part of this game, building your machine. Now here's the problem. Most players are so enamored with this machine building that they forget that the objective of the game is not to build the best machine, it's to gain victory points. And this is the case with a lot of European board games, mine included. Building an engine is a means to an end. Usually, inexperienced players will only go for quick victory points. Better players will only focus on their engine. But the player that wins the game is always going to be the one who knows when it's time to stop building the machine and to pull the lever over and over again. You have that same problem in music. You're getting a better and better songwriter every day. You're learning about composition and sound design. You're working on your machine. But what you're not doing is pulling the lever. In other words, you're building an engine, but you never turn it on. Because building the engine is fun. I could pull this lever now, but if I buy this card first, my machine will be even better when I eventually do turn it on. You can see how that's problematic. Your machine, is never going to be good enough. You're always going to wish you could add just one more card to it. And just when you're happy with yourself, the display gets refilled and there's new, even more exciting cards to be bought. Be honest with yourself. When you turn on your machine, what's going to happen? Is it going to fall to pieces or is it going to turn out victory points? I'll give you a hint. It's not going to fall to pieces. What you know is what you know. That's not going to go away. Find that moment when it's time to switch from working on yourself to putting yourself out there. Every once in a while, be brave and pull that lever. Now take care and stay gefährlich.